I can build a page, but I am not sure when it becomes public, when it becomes selectable in a menu, or how a visitor actually reaches it. What is the safest order?
We will build one complete landing page called Moving to North Star Village, save it as a draft, preview the saved draft, publish it, add it to the existing header menu with the label Moving Guide, and prove that both navigation and the page's Explore Available Rentals button work. The key is to treat page content, publication, and menu placement as 3 separate decisions. Everything in this lesson is fictional and local. North Star Village is a made-up place. The image is tutorial media, and the page copy is not a customer result. We begin in Pages and choose Add Page. This list is also where we will later confirm draft and published states instead of guessing from what remains in the editor. Start with the page identity. Enter. Moving to North Star Village for the title and Moving to North Star Village for the URL slug. The slug is the path portion visitors will use, so keep it short, lowercase, and readable. We choose the landing page template and leave status set to draft while we assemble and review the content.
Why not choose Publish Now if we already know we want the page on the site?
Draft gives us a deliberate review gate. More importantly, the editor does not autosave. The fields and blocks on screen are only staged until we select Create or, after creation, Update. If we navigate away before that save, we should not expect our work to persist. Build in focused sections, then save before previewing or leaving the editor. The content canvas begins empty. Select Add Block to open the block picker. For this page, we need 4 blocks in a clear reading order: Hero section, paragraph, features grid, and call to action. That order creates a simple visitor journey: orient the visitor, explain the purpose, break the decision into 3 useful ideas, and offer 1 next step. In the Hero section, use the fictional rental home image and give it the alternative text, Fictional North Star Village Rental Home. Set the heading to A Confident Move to North Star Village and the supporting line to A Fictional Tutorial Guide for planning your rental search and next steps. We use a medium-height hero and enough overlay for the copy to remain readable over the image.
We already entered the page title. Why repeat a heading inside the hero?
The page title identifies the content record, while the Hero section supplies the prominent visible heading for this landing page layout. We should not assume the template automatically prints the record title in the body. By placing the heading in the Hero, we control the visitor-facing hierarchy and can verify it directly in the saved preview. The paragraph block carries the tutorial disclosure and the practical context. Enter Tutorial Example: North Star Village is fictional. Use this page structure to organize a real relocation guide around your own service area, local expertise, and available rentals. The disclosure prevents the example from being mistaken for a real market claim, while the second sentence shows how to adapt the structure. Next, add a features grid with exactly 3 items. The first is Choose Your Neighborhood, with guidance to compare the places, commute, and everyday conveniences that matter to the household. The second is Plan Your Rental Search, covering budget, must-have features, and a move-in window. The third is Prepare for Move-In, covering application documents, utility dates, and a first-week checklist.
Is 3 a product limit or just a content choice for this page?
It is our content choice for this tutorial, not a claimed platform limit. 3 cards are enough to turn a broad relocation topic into a memorable sequence without overwhelming the page. Use Add Feature until the page has the items you need, then review every title and description in the public layout. Today, our acceptance target is exactly these 3 cards. The Call to Action block closes the page. Set the heading to Ready to explore your options. The body says, browse the fictional local rental inventory and compare the next available homes. Set the button text to explore available rentals and the button URL to /properties. We leave the block's default background color unchanged because this lesson is about structure and navigation, not a one-off color override.
Why use /properties instead of pasting the entire site address?
/properties is an internal path. It keeps the button on the current tenant host and makes the page portable between this local environment and the tenant's configured public host. We still prove the destination after publication. A plausible-looking path in the editor is not evidence that the button works. Below the blocks, complete the search engine optimization fields. Use Moving to North Star Village as the primary topic. Use Moving to North Star Village, vertical bar, Crest Property Management as the SEO title. The meta description is, use this fictional moving guide to plan a rental search, compare priorities, and prepare for a confident move to North Star Village. Keep these fields accurate to the page rather than stuffing unrelated terms. The complete editor now tells one consistent story. The title and slug identify the page. Published or draft controls public state. Landing page controls presentation. The 4 blocks create the visitor journey, and the SEO fields describe the same fictional topic. Ignore optional controls we did not deliberately configure. Review the exact fields we changed, then keep status at draft and select Create. Back on the Pages list, Moving to North Star Village appears with the slug and a draft badge. That row is our first persistence proof. The content exists, but the normal public route is not yet the publication proof. Select Preview from this saved row. Preview shows the last saved version. It does not display unsaved edits that were left behind in the editor.
If the draft preview looks like a polished page, does that mean visitors can already find it?
No. Preview is for reviewing the saved draft. It is not the same as publishing, and it does not place the page in navigation. Here we verify the hero image, visible heading, supporting copy, and the fictional disclosure. The landing page template intentionally presents the page with the logo rather than the site's ordinary primary navigation. That clean presentation is expected, not a broken menu. Scroll through the saved preview. Confirm the disclosure paragraph, then read all 3 feature cards, choose your neighborhood, plan your rental search, and prepare for move-in. Continue to the call to action and check the heading, explanatory sentence, and button label. A strong hero cannot compensate for a missing card, clipped paragraph, or incorrect destination lower on the page. Return to Edit, change status from draft to published, and select Update. These are both required. Changing the selector is only a staged form edit until Update persists it. After the save completes, return to Pages and look for the published badge on the same title and slug. The published badge is our state proof. Open the direct route and verify the hero without the draft preview state. The page is now public at the slug we chose. It still uses the landing page presentation, so seeing only the brand mark above the hero remains intentional. Publication does not automatically append the page to the header menu.
If the page is published, why is there another Save in Menus?
A published route and a navigation item serve different purposes. Some published pages are linked from campaigns, property content, or buttons rather than the primary menu. PropertyCMS keeps menu placement explicit, so the administrator chooses where a visitor should encounter the page. Open menus and edit the existing header menu assigned to the primary navigation location. Do not create a second primary menu for this lesson. The menus list shows header at the primary location, alongside separate footer menus. Select Edit on Header. In the editor, confirm the menu name is Header and the location is primary navigation before changing any items. Existing rows have a label, type, target, and optional parent relationship. Select Add Custom Item and change the new row's type to Page. A page target selector uses published pages. While Moving to North Star Village was still draft, it was not available there. That is why publication came before menu placement. Now choose Moving to North Star Village, set the public label to Moving Guide, and leave parent items set to None for a top-level link.
So the short label is what visitors read, while the page target keeps the destination tied to the page record.
Exactly. Moving Guide is the visitor-facing label. Type Page identifies the destination kind. The selected page is Moving to North Star Village, and None keeps the item at the top level. This editor also supports parent relationships for nested menus, but we are not using one. Select Update in the menu, Settings panel. Publishing the page did not perform this menu save for us. Refresh a normal public page that uses the primary navigation. Moving Guide now appears between Blog and Login in this local theme. This is the correct place to prove the menu update because the landing page itself intentionally omits the ordinary primary navigation. Check that the label is complete, the neighboring items remain readable, and the page header has not overflowed. Select Moving Guide. The destination opens a confident move to North Star Village with the expected supporting line and disclosure. This confirms that the menu item points to the correct published page rather than merely displaying the right words. The absence of the ordinary menu inside this landing page view is still the intended template behavior. Finish the visitor journey by selecting Explore Available Rentals. The Available Properties page opens with its property type controls, search filters, sort control, and results. We are not making a claim about inventory outcomes. We are proving the configured/properties destination. The page content, primary navigation entry, and call to action path now form one complete route through the site.
Let me say it back. The editor does not auto-save, so create and update are persistence checkpoints. Preview shows the saved draft, not unsaved work and not a public release. A draft is unavailable in the menu's page selector. I publish and update the page first, then add Moving Guide to the existing header menu and update that menu separately. Finally, I test the menu click and the /properties button.
Exactly. Use this 7-part checklist, create a clear title and slug, build blocks in reading order, save as draft, preview the saved state, publish with update, add the published page to the correct existing menu, and test every public click. Remember that the landing page template intentionally omits primary navigation, so prove the menu on an ordinary public page. In the next lesson, we will turn website interest into a lead workflow. Try PropertyCMS.Click.